Do you want to climb Kilimanjaro? Much better. All right, let's go. This video is about one of the greatest journeys of our lives, climbing to the top of Africa. We've gone on many adventures before, including treks across sand dunes, up mountains, and across snowy plains. When we first arrived in Tanzania, we weren't convinced if climbing Kilimanjaro was really worth it. The journey is expensive, a long time commitment, physically demanding, and takes time to plan. But none of that should deter you. If you go on regular walks without getting out of breath, have any hiking experience, and are even just slightly curious, then you need to get to Tanzania and get on this mountain. From the tropical rainforest to the moorlands to the alpine desert to the snowy summit, every day is full of surprises with the sunsets, the landscapes, but most importantly, the people. You will meet the most wonderful people on the planet with the most amazing stories. From your team of guides, porters, and cooks to other climbers, the friendships you create on this mountain are magical. I am convinced that this is one of the best journeys in the world. Whether you're the first one to the top, struggling and sore the whole time, or don't even make it to the summit, this mountain will push everyone physically and mentally in such a different way. Climbing Kilimanjaro will allow you to explore your own limits while being in one of the most beautiful places on Earth. Okay, so now are you ready? Let's go. We started off day one passing through farming villages that produce crops such as coffee, avocados, mangoes, and bananas on our drive from Moshi to Machame Gate. The gate is where we checked in, met our team, and is also where the porters weigh their bags to make sure each porter is carrying less than 20 kilograms. The route starts in the rainforest at around 5,400 feet with a wide variety of birds, monkeys, and trees. We're walking through the rainforest section. We got caught in a bit of rain. So, it's raining. Which magically stopped as we exited the rainforest and reached the start of the heath and moorland zone. We just learned that this is called an erica plant. I like it. I think it's a good name for a tree. This is our lovely home. The second day was steep and short, with only 3 miles of hiking over 3,000 feet of elevation gain. We saw a wide variety of flowers and unexpected waterfalls. Nice hat.
What does it smell like here?
It smells clean. Day 2. Made it. Second camp. Welcome to our bedroom. So that's my bed, that's Alex's bed. To get used to the change in altitude, we went for a small hike in the afternoon so that we could hike high and sleep low. In the evening, we felt like we were walking on top of the clouds as the sun set. So we have the sun setting, and then we have the mountain and dinner. So we have some lovely carrot soup. We just got a wonderful surprise. What was the surprise, Alex?
Chili beans!
Beans! We're so happy.
Chili beans and wali rice.
Welcome to day 3. It's 6 a.m. Sun's not out yet, and it's a little cold. The third day, we felt like we could be the only living souls traversing through the rocky landscape. The alpine desert was intense, with no shade in sight, and with vast views of Kilimanjaro. I have a beautiful view of the mountain, and I'm just gonna take it pulley. Here it is. We made it to Lava Tower around lunch. This is the highest Alex and I have ever hiked. Giant lobelias started to pop up along the trail as we made our way down to Barranco Camp at around 13,000 feet. So, our third night here We have another feast. This is the coldest night tonight. Alex is already bundled up in a sleeping bag. How are you feeling, Alex? Good morning. Day 4. We started the day off climbing straight up almost 900 feet on the Barranco Wall. I love seeing how the view changed as we climbed and watched as the shadow of the wall shifted with the sun. Looks like we're on top of the world, but we're not yet because we still have to climb up this guy. Today we hiked back into the alpine desert with rock formations covered in moss spreading out under our feet. We had more panoramic views of the mountain as we climbed down and then up again to Karanga Camp, which is only 100 feet higher from where we started in the morning at Barranco Camp. We then had a 2,000-foot climb to Barafu Camp where we had lunch. Just got to base camp. We're not feeling any weird sickness, so we're also going very slowly. So it's pretty windy out here. What do we have here?
Chipsy, mchicha,
Mchicha,
ugali,
ugali,
boga,
boga,
kachumbari.
Kachumbari. And then we had an hour trek up to Kosovo Camp at around 15,800 feet where we would stay the night. Just made it to Kosovo Camp. We decided to stay at Kosovo Camp instead of Barafu since it is closer to the summit, which means an hour less of night hiking and an hour more of sleep. Kosovo Camp is also more secluded and has beautiful views of the mountain.
Well, we're gonna finish this huge heaping plate of pasta here. It's 12:10 a.m. on day 5, and we just got up and just try to stay warm. It's a little windy out there. Yeah, we got a little sleep. I think around maybe 3 hours.
Welcome to the longest day with 15 hours of hiking from 1 a.m. to 4 p.m. We had a steep hike up through the bitter cold, bundled up in so many layers. It was a day full of surprises and a test of our limits. Walking up in the dark felt like a dream. We could see the twinkle of other hikers' lights below us and the vast darkness above. At Stella Point, it still felt like there was forever to go, even though the peak was within reach. I've just been focusing on one step at a time. They have a bicycle. Alex got his ginger tea, keeping him warm. As we climbed higher, the summit came into view as the sun was rising behind us. But a group of us just made it to the top of Africa at 6:10 a.m. and we'll just stay here until the sun rises. Not until we were going down did we really start to feel the altitude. For me, going down was worse than hiking up, since the path was steep, gravelly, and very easy to slip on going down. I had to run down hand in hand with our guide, or else I would have been moving at a snail's pace. We just climbed that this morning. We're at base camp now, about to start our trek down. Definitely feeling the altitude way more than we did going up, but happy to be going to a lower elevation. But I didn't realize the extent of how much more there was to come. We still had 5 miles and 5,000 more feet to climb down after already climbing down 3,000 feet.
So Erica, what happened to you?
I broke Started to rain.
The path the rest of the way was pretty rocky, and I had to really focus all the energy I had left on not tripping down the garden of rocks on the trail.
It's rocks, rocks, rocks.
We're almost at our camp for tonight. It's hard to think about when you're doing the summit, but you do have to realize it's a good 4 hours of walking down this rocky path. It's been a very long day, and I think we're gonna sleep really well tonight. We were so deliriously happy when we finally made it to camp after spending so much mental and physical energy on the trail.
We made it in, so here we are. All right, last dinner. We're saying goodbye to our last camp.
Back in the rainforest.
Hey, 6th day, heading to the gate.
The last day, we hiked through the rainforest where we appreciated the oxygen, watched colobus monkeys, and an army of ants.
Being rehydrated as I get lower and lower.
So we're about 5 minutes from the gate. End of day 6. Yeah, goodbye rainforest.
We hiked down around another 5,000 feet over 6 miles to end our journey at Mwaka Gate. The ending was bittersweet. We were happy to be done with our hike, but knew that we would soon miss being on the mountain.
We're at the gate. We've made it back in one piece. Our feet are a little tired, but other than that, we feel pretty good. All right, we did it.
Nice.
Hello. Yeah. There it is.
We are so happy that we got to experience this mountain. And if you're also excited about climbing Kilimanjaro, then check out our next video that goes over all the logistics and everything you have to know for planning your trip. A huge shout out goes out to African Natural Tours and our amazing guides, Gabriel and Isaac, for making this climb possible. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for upcoming videos.